Make a difference,
Yeah.
And gross us out at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
a fan of that.
Something else as gross as the wind.
Yeah, the gross, the wind out there, especially later this week. Now, not too bad of a day today. A seasonally cold start. Actually, temperatures a little bit above normal in Albuquerque. Elsewhere, mostly around normal. 7 right now in Moriarty. We're sitting at 31 in Albuquerque in the west side. So temperatures ranging from the single digits to the low 30s across the metro. A big warm up today, but followed by a cooler and windier pattern ahead before our next storm system. 19 in Edgewood, 24 at Sandia Park in Tijeras and Rio Rancho and Bernalillo. 14 in Los Lunas, another bitterly cold start for you guys. And the reason why it's warmer in Albuquerque is because of that East Canyon breeze and mixing the air around, and that's that downsloping breeze from up and over and down the slopes, the western slopes of the Sandias and into the Albuquerque metro. We're sitting in the air temperature at 31, but with that wind feeling occasionally in the upper teens and low 20s. Bundle up. Here's a live look at the Duke City. Pretty good look with that wind and not really picking up any dust. That northerly wind, though, at 12 miles per hour. Again, factoring with the wind chill 31, the air temperature at 31, well, feeling like the high teens and low 20s occasionally. 47% relative humidity right now. Here are the current air temperatures across our viewing area. 14 in Raton, 19 Santa Rosa, 25 in Roswell, 31 Las Cruces, dropping pretty quickly. 29 at the TRC with mostly light winds elsewhere across our viewing area other than Albuquerque. 23 in Farmington, 12 in Durango, 1 in Alamosa, but we have been below 0 occasionally in Angel Fire, and we still are. 1 below right now with a really calm wind out there, 81% humidity. Looking at the Sledding Hill, a calm morning. You can start to see some of the light starting to appear along the horizon as that sun rises. We're talking about temperatures rising as much as 30 up to more than 50 degrees across our viewing area with the mostly clear skies. But we are seeing more clouds and rain, snow in Southern California, the upper low spinning in the areas impacted by the wildfires. Those areas have to watch out for landslides and burn scar flooding. But yeah, for now, we're not seeing any precipitation in New Mexico, but that will change late today. Sunny, though, in Albuquerque for most of the day at 56. A pleasantly milder day out there above our average high of 50. And big temperature jumps, at least 30 degrees for some around the Albuquerque metro. Moriarty, you could see close to 40, 45 degree temperature jump. In the high 30s, 40s in northern areas, 40s and low 50s from Raton to the south. And from Alamogordo to the southwest, 50s and 60s. A seasonably mild day, temperatures above normal, but seasonable for this time of year for the most part. Mostly clear skies for most, wispy clouds to the south like this morning and throughout the afternoon. So good sunrises and sunsets, sprinkles and flurries in the Four Corners. That will start to become more widespread late tonight to tomorrow morning. Mostly light snow in the San Juan Mountains and in the Zuni Mountains. That'll start to get near Gallup, even Grants, but mostly in the form of chilly rain activity by the afternoon tomorrow before turning to snow with cold front number 1 coming through with a low pressure system. That'll be later tomorrow, but mostly a southerly wind today. Winds around 10 to 35 miles per hour in terms of the gusts across our viewing area, but then more of an easterly wind tomorrow in eastern New Mexico, bringing in that low level upsloping moisture flow. But south and southwesterly winds providing a mostly milder and dry trend for the next couple of days in southern and western New Mexico with this low pressure developing. But then after that first cold front comes on through with the low pressure from the northwest, a backdoor front will come through from the north and east, providing that upsloping moisture flow with cold enough air. We're talking about snow, mostly though from Santa Fe to the north. Feet of snow in the northeastern mountains. Not much snow in Santa Fe, barely if anything in Albuquerque, but from Farmington to the western mountains, we may see some snow, even a little bit potentially in the Sierra Blanca range, but not much. Either way, cooling off in Durango, and low temperatures in the teens and single digits, maybe below 0 by the middle of the week. In Dulce and Grants, highs in the 50s, high 30s and 40s for high temperatures by the middle of the week. Camado and Las Cruces near Lordsburg, Glenwood, some areas near the low 70s for the next couple of days, but mostly in the 50s and 60s. On the other side of the mountain chain, 40s and 50s today. Warming up in the short term, and then a little bit more wet potentially for your northern neighbors. Las Vegas, maybe a little bit wintry by the middle of the week. In Clayton and Mora, the downsloping westerly wind providing that milder trend for the short term before that winter storm. Red River to Espanola and Santa Fe, temperatures above freezing today, but that will change by the middle of the week. Moriarty, Tijeras, Cedar Crest, according to a couple inches of snow possible by the middle of the week. But from the north to south valley of Albuquerque, I don't think we'll get much of any accumulating snow with that East Canyon wind, that snow hole scenario possible. Either way, cooler though and breezier later tomorrow, Wednesday, early Thursday, then warming up and drying out once again this weekend.
All right, looks good. Looking forward to those 60s.
Especially after the cool down.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks a lot, Ryan.